Hi there guys, Richard here, and I'm actually recording this video off a small island off of Bali and from a lovely wooden cabin, and it's really so amazing here. I just want to rotate this and you can have a look at it. It's really stunning, all the way in nature on a really small island. And it's so amazing. It's my third week now in Bali, and next week we're flying off to Malaysia. So it's exciting stuff, but we're not yet we're done with Bali. We're gonna maximize this in the last week. There's just so much here to see. And I mean, the beaches here is amazing. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram yet, the link is below. I mean, follow me. I share the pictures of the waterfalls we've seen in Bali, the beaches. It really is a magical experience. But for today's video, I thought I would like to share my morning rituals. In fact, my top 5 morning rituals. Because I tell people, if you want a life of adventure, a life of success, it begins with a day of adventure, a day of success. And if you set up your day well, then you set yourself up for success. And mine is my 5 morning rituals, what works for me. Maybe all 5 won't work for you. We all have our own rituals. Just pick and choose which one works for you. And he says always have a pen and a notepad ready, because in these videos I just want to add massive value. So before I begin my top 5 morning rituals, I just like to share a bit of my childhood. Most of you know I went to his high school in Pretoria, but most of my family lived in Cape Town. So it's once a year we would road trip from Pretoria to Cape Town. And for those of you who did the road trip, you know it's 16 hours long. But what I remember was the night before, I used to ride with my dad, and we went to the garage and we did a check. We checked the petrol, the oil, the water, the tire pressure. We looked if there was enough money. It's in the ashtray for the toll gates, because back then like card machines was rare. So we did a check, and that became our ritual every year, so that we could have a safe ride and eventually land up at our destination. And with my morning rituals, it's the same thing. It's to prepare so that you know you will arrive at your end goal. And as you guys know, his goal is freedom, not just financial freedom, real freedom. And there's rituals that I put in place so that I can reach that freedom. So are you guys ready? His first ritual in the morning is have a cup of coffee. I begin my day with a cup of coffee, just 1 cup, not 5, 1 cup, with my spice, and that's just when we connect and we speak about what we're thankful for and what we are planning for the day. That's just a connection moment that I used to have with my spice in the morning, and it's like a coffee ritual. And then after the coffee, this number 2 ritual is a swim. I like to have a morning swim because the body moves and your blood starts to flow. If you don't have a pool, it's the best to is have a jog in the morning jog, anything to is exercise to get the blood flowing. Because once your blood flows, you get oxygen into your brain, and that's when you get the good ideas. My number 3rd ritual is I love to journal. So here's the book I travel around with. It's with me in Bali, Southeast Asia. I love to journal. And I mean, all your geniuses and your legends of the past used to journal. There's Albert Einstein used to journal. Leonardo da Vinci used to journal. And many people, they say it's hard to actually begin to journal, to sit down and write. A tip is I begin with the top 3 things I'm thankful for. What are you grateful for? Write that down. And then once you start with your gratitude, then you start to flow into writing. And then right after I have my journal, I then begin to meditate. So it's nothing weird where you sit cross legs and you chant. No, meditate is just when you self-reflect. And to begin to meditate, I like to start with what did I write down in my journal, and then I self-reflect on that, and then you just observe your breathing, observe the moment, meditation is all about being present. So it's a nice way to ground yourself. And if it's hard to start to meditate, just meditate on what you journaled. So it flows nicely into that. And then the fifth ritual I have is affirmations. So affirmations is just speaking positive words into your future, because words have power, words are life, and I like to speak positivity. So many people just speak negatively, they complain, and then they wonder why they have a negative life. But when you change your affirmations to a positive self-talk, that's when you begin to manifest a positive life. I have 3 affirmations I use: one for wealth, one for health, and one for relationships. And here's mine. You can use them if you want to, or write your own if you want to, whatever works for you. So my first one is for wealth. I have this affirmation every morning: I am in financial abundance. So affirmations always begins with I am, because it's in the present, and it's I because it's personal. So I am financially abundant. Many people say I am debt free, but then your focus is still on the debt. Your focus must be on abundance. So mine is I am financially abundant. And then the second one is health. Is I have this affirmation: I am in perfect health. Every day I get healthier and healthier. And the older I get, the healthier I become. I have a body of an Olympic athlete. These are just affirmations, but it's I am in perfect health. And then my third affirmation is relationships. I am in loving relationships. All my relationships add value into my life. I am in loving relationships. All my relationships add value into my life. And the brain works with repetition. Subconscious works with repetition. The more you say it, the more you believe it. And as you know, life, we just manifest our beliefs all the time. And there you have it, my top 5 morning rituals. Number 1, cup of coffee, 1 cup of coffee. Number 2, a morning swim. You can swim, exercise, or jog. Just make sure you get the blood flowing. Number 3, I journal. You've got to write down your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings, what you're grateful for. Number 4, I like to meditate, where you observe, you ground yourself, you watch your breath. And number 5, affirmations. I like to speak life. I like to speak power into my life. And it's also to live your life with intention. And just lastly, I then look at my 4 apps on my phone, which monitors my 4 investment accounts. Many people ask me, Richard, where do you invest? I invest in 4 places, not in 1, because I don't want to be hacked. Because you need 4 investment accounts, 1 for every purpose. I'll record another video where I explain what the 4 investment accounts are and why you need them. But I have 4 investment accounts, and I use my apps to monitor them. The keyword is monitor. I don't buy shares every day. I just monitor them, because I'm an investor, not a trader. A trader buys and sells every day. An investor buys and holds for the long term. And here's the secret: most wealthy people are investors, not your traders. So if you want to find out what is an investor, what's a trader, what's the difference, watch my masterclass. I explain there the 3 reasons why wealthy people invest and they don't trade. The link is in the description below. That's it for today, and I just want to wish you success in your day. I want to wish you a power morning, and we are in the year of 2020. A double, a double manifestation, a double growth in your business and in your personal life. This is Richard saying much love from Bali. Bye for now.